turn the volume. So right here. So I'm going to start with the verses just to play through it. Okay, from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go to C. And back to G. And D. Okay, so you just have to remember how many times you can either actually count every time you actually do this, or you can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, switch, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, switch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, switch, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, switch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And so you repeat that during the whole verses. Alright, now, next we're going to go to the bridge. And so there's a lot of, for the first line, there's actually a lot of silence there. So you're actually about here. Yes, and so you just have to count 4 measures of silence, so it's like this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, and then you enter. And then F, and you go to E, E, and then you go to E flat, which is right here, and then you go to D, and then up to F, G. Okay, so we'll do it again a bit slower. So there's the 4 measures of silence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. On G. 1, 2, 3, 4. On F. 2, 3, 4. On E. E flat. Then to D. F, and then G. Okay, and so that is the piano bass for the bridge. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do the piano chords on the verse. Oh, sorry, B flat, D, and G. And so we, for the first 4 bars, we actually hit this like. So I'll just go through the bass chords, and then we'll hit them how many times they're supposed to go. So you start with a G minor chord right here, and you switch to these fingers right here. Move your thumb up here to C, and then your middle finger to E. Keep that pinky right there on G. Then you hit a C chord, and then back to G minor chord. Okay, and then from here you move your thumb down to A, 3rd finger to D, and then this pinky right here over to F sharp. So, and then back to the G minor. So the whole order of the chords go G minor, and then you go to C, back to G minor, and then to D, and then to G minor. And so we'll start off slow on the verses, going through each of them. And so we do 4 bars of the G minor, then 2 bars of the C, back to 2 of the G minor, and then 2 of the D, and then 2 of the G minor. So we'll do it a little bit slower. So I'll start from the beginning. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and switch. C, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we'll do another slow version just so you can just keep up again. So 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Okay, and so that is the piano chords on the verses. Now we're going to do the piano chords on the bridge. And so if you actually got the verses, they were here. And so all you have to do is just move up to here. We'll just kind of move up a little bit. So you were here previously. And now we have to move it just up higher. So same, just up an octave. So you start with a G minor. And then you move your hand, so keep the same shape, and then you just move it down to A, C, and F, and then you go to C, and then you kind of have to switch fingers. So you go like this, and then I usually just switch here, and then move your pinky down, so this is G, C, and E, and then next chord is E flat major, so you from here you go to here, so G, flat, E, okay, and so you do actually that twice, so in time I'll show you what happens. So 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, so it's fairly easy. You actually do that twice. And then on the last line, you actually go to a D chord. So if you go from this, so this is the E flat minor or E flat major chord. So G, E flat, and then you go move down to F sharp, A, and D, and then you kind of have to jump here to F. So A, C, F, and then back to the G minor. And then hit twice again. Okay, so I'll play through the bridge in regular time so you can see what's going on. So regular,
up to tempo.
Yeah, up to tempo, so you can see what's going on. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's do it one more time. Just twice as slow. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we're going to hit the organ part, starting with the verse. Right here, we start off with G minor, and then you switch off to C, and then back to G minor, and then D, and back to G. So there's only 3 chords in the verse, and so right here, let's break it down. So there's B flat, D, and G, and then you switch, after you do that, hit it 4 times, then you go to C, so C, E, G, and then you switch your thumb down to A, D, F sharp, and back to G minor, so B flat, D, G. And so let's go through it up tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to go to the bridge. So a lot of the same chords happen here. So we start off with G minor. So B flat, D, G, and then we move to F, which is A, C, F, and then you move to the C chord, which is G, C, E, right here, and then you move to E flat major. So you go from here to here. So you just have to move your fingers down a little bit, and then you repeat it. So G minor, F, C, and then E flat major. And then the third line, you go to a D. From here, you go to a D major chord. So you go F, A, D, and then you jump. You kind of have to keep the same shape. Jump to F. So A, C, F, and then back to G minor, which is B flat, D, G. Okay, up tempo. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, alright, so now we're going to do the choral pad. You can hear a little bit about, kind of has a little bit of choir sound in the back. So, we're going to actually go a little bit higher right here on the keyboard. And so we start off with D and G. And then you go from here, D and G, and then you hit B flat. So you keep your thumb a lot around the same parts, so it doesn't really move too much. And then your pinky should be on B flat, and then you should move your fourth finger to A, and then G by itself, and then G, D, and then D and B flat, and then repeat that. And then the second line, you actually just move your thumb down, but it still stays right there. And then your third finger should be on G. So same notes that you play, but your thumb is just lower. And then you actually move back your thumb to D, and then your pinky should be on B flat, so you hear this. And then the second finger on F, third finger on G. So this combo, so the D and the B flats. And then here we go, so F, G, and then you can use your fourth finger on this A and D, and then second finger on F sharp, and then C, D, and then D and F sharp together. So you go from here, so D, C sharp, G, and then D and A. Then you go hit F, G, and then D and B flat, and then D and G. Okay, so let's see if we can do a little bit on a slower version so you can hear how it's put together. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so tempo. Dang. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the bridge on the choral pad is the same as a lot of the other bridge parts of the organ and the piano part, so we'll just play through it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. Now we're going to hit the saw lead. Kind of has a little bit of an electronic-y sound. And so right here, it's a lot of octaves, so you just kind of have to stretch your hand a lot here. So, I mean, you can actually do it with 2 hands if you really want to make it easy. But I'll just do it with 1 hand, just for my own sanity. So right here, so you hit G down here, and then G up here, and then keep your 4th finger on that F. So it kind of gives a little extra spice. So you go G, 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 F, 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 and you switch from here. You keep your pinky here, and then you just put your thumb up to C for the 2nd line. C, G, C, G, G, C, G, C, G, C, G, G, C, G, and then you go back to the same octave. G, 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 F, G, 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 F, and then 3rd line, you're right here, and then 3rd line you actually go to to A and D, so you go, so A, D, A, D, D, A, D, A, D, A, D, D, A, D, G, 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 F, G, 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 F, and you repeat it. So, okay, anyway, yeah, so up tempo on the saw lead verse right here. So watch. Okay, now for the saw lead bridge, down right here. So G to F to E flats. All right, so watch. G, F, E flat, G, F, E flat, and then D, F, G, G. Pretty easy. So now let's put up the tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There you have it.
All right.